Think about it for a moment. Almost 15 years ago, a small bird who could not even fly decided he would either do the impossible or die trying. If you don't know this story, you need to hear it. In Werner Herzog's documentary, Encounters at the End of the World, there is a scene that haunts the viewer. A penguin is walking with his colony toward the ocean for food, but suddenly he stops. He turns, and he starts walking in the opposite direction, toward the desolate mountains. The path he chose has no food for 70 kilometers, no shelter. It is certain death. And Herzog notes that even if you pick him up and put him back with the group, he will simply turn around and walk toward the peaks again. I skipped this video for days. But when I finally watched it, I realized why it went viral. Hidden in this 2-minute clip are 4 lessons that ancient Japanese masters spent lifetimes teaching. 4 truths of the samurai. Lesson 1. The awakening. The moment that penguin turned, I stopped seeing an animal and started seeing a human being. The Japanese call this hollow feeling Munishin, the void that comes from living a life scripted by others. Most people play the survival game until they realize they are empty. In Zen philosophy, this is Satori, a sudden flash of awakening. The penguin reached a point where he no longer cared for the rules of the colony. He decided that survival was no longer enough. He wanted to truly live, even if it meant walking toward his end. Lesson 2. The Immovable Mind. In the footage, a human stands directly in the penguin's path. The penguin does not argue. He does not look for validation. He simply walks around the obstacle and continues toward the mountain. This is what Miyamoto Musashi describes in the Book of 5 Rings as Fudoshin, the immovable mind. When your decision is absolute, nothing can shake you. If you are still looking back at what people think, your decision isn't a decision yet. It's a negotiation. The penguin had achieved the level of clarity that the samurai trained decades to find. Lesson 3. The power of silence. Notice what the penguin does not do. He does not try to convince the group to follow him. He does not explain his why. The Japanese use the term Mokusatsu, to kill with silence. Here is the truth. If you are still explaining yourself, you are still seeking permission. As Sun Tzu might imply in The Art of War, your intentions should be as unfathomable as the clouds. That penguin gives no one the chance to change his mind. His silence is the ultimate declaration of autonomy. Lesson 4. The readiness for the end. Society shows you the middle of life. The house, the career, the marriage. But they hide the end. The samurai practiced Shinu Kakugo every single day. The readiness to die. In the classic text, Hagakure, it is written that the way of the samurai is found in death. This isn't morbid. It is liberating. The penguin understood that walking to the ocean would not make him immortal. He was going to die either way. So he chose to die walking towards something that felt true to his spirit, rather than surviving for something that felt false. The final path, that penguin never reached the mountain, but 15 years later, we are still talking about him. A bird who could not fly became a teacher to the most intelligent species on Earth. The question is not whether you will die. You will. The question is, Will you die having walked your own path, or having followed the colony? The crowd will survive, but only those who leave it will truly live. Thank you for watching. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt that pull toward the mountains. I read them all. If this story rewired your perspective, consider subscribing. Let's find our own path together.